Good morning, everybody. It's so nice to see you today. 13. 40. We got some deer damage. Look at that. Just bit the stalks right off. The way the animals get the sweet corn is the crows land, they peck the top, then the deer come and they take a bite, and then the raccoons pull the sides down and eat the rest of it. My name's Andrew. I'm one of the Veggie boys. We just got done picking some sweet corn, and if you're new here, why not consider subscribing? Because for one, it doesn't cost you anything, and it's gonna help us out tremendously. And I almost just fell down the hill, so you're welcome. We were having trouble. The truck wouldn't make it up the hill, so Dad backed up and went fast and didn't stop. He made the joke when we bought that truck. You know, it's got 2 wheels on each side, you know, and technically that's 4-wheel drive, so. But it failed him. So now we gotta walk to the top and come back this way. We just got finished picking sweet corn. We picked over 800 ears. We got it all here on the truck with us. So what we're gonna do now is take all the baskets of corn that we picked for ourselves and put it on this pallet here, and then we'll be able to wheel it in easily. So when we need to refill our sweet corn in the farm market, we can just take one of these baskets and dump it right in. Now we have to go pick some peppers. We need bell, Italianelle, Cubanelle, and even some hot peppers. And I think we're gonna be hooking up some irrigation back there. So that's what we're going to do right now. Before we get started picking peppers, we're gonna move the irrigation pipe. We have it hooked up to the drip lines for these peppers, but we wanna hook it up for the cabbage. We're gonna hook it to the sprinkler system. So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna move some pipes around and get that hooked up first. Good man, Jake. Keep up the great work. Scare them birds away. Tell me, Eddie. Tell me. We had these sprinkler lines hooked up, but because we need an area to drive through, otherwise we have to go all the way around, we'll disconnect the pipes and move them over. Because these are made of aluminum, so you can't drive over them, otherwise you'll smush them. We don't want that. Maybe you should get a salad one day. You crushed your palate.
I'm familiar with.
We were hooking up irrigation line and I saw something promising over here. Ooh, it's the time of the year.
Beautiful. Where'd you find that?
Hey, too far. Okay. We just moved our irrigation pipe up 2 rows because we have some cabbage on the top side that wasn't getting hit by the water. You can see it's burnt pretty bad from the heat. We wanted to make sure we got the pipe moved up so that the water would hit, because this stuff down here, it looks a lot nicer than the stuff that was up on the top. Daniel went down to the pond to start the pump. We want to get water on that stuff near the top because, like we mentioned, it's not growing because there was no water. So Daniel got the pump started and here comes the water. The pump is all the way down at the bottom of a hill by 2 ponds, so it takes a little bit for the water to make it up over the hill. It takes a lot of pressure for these sprinklers to shoot out pretty far. So once the pressure builds up, they get to shoot all the way down to the bottom of these rows. Sprinklers are running good. I was looking on the top. It is hitting that cabbage that it wasn't hitting before. So moving it up that 2 rows really helped out a lot. I think somebody's trying to get a raise. This guy has not fallen over for a couple days. I haven't seen any birds out here. Good job, Jake. I'm proud of you. While I have you in this pepper field, I just want to show you all these plants around me. We started all these by seed, right in the same greenhouse. Now, sometimes your seed can get mixed up. You'll get marigolds in your tomatoes and It just happens. That's the name of the game. When you're planting all your own stuff from seed, that's bound to happen. Well, I've got an example for you right here. Peppers, peppers, peppers. Must have had some petunias in our pepper trays, so, you know, had to put those girls out here. They look nice. I don't know about you guys, but I think we have the most fashionable pepper rows in the whole world. Look at that. That petunia adds just that bump of color that we need out here. Whoa, look at those hot cherry peppers in there. Wow, 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 wow. And it's a little too small, but it fell off. Don't want it to go to waste. What's nice to see, even though it's early, we have a lot of peppers coming on these plants. For example, I wanted to show you this one plant I just saw. I just picked a big one off of it, but look what's left on here. There's about 10 more peppers on that plant, and then the one right next to it. Sometimes it'll get to the point where these plants, they're so heavy with peppers that they'll start to fall over, and we need to come through and pick them. Otherwise, our plants are going to break off, and we're not going to be able to use the peppers. Joel and I are each picking sweet peppers. I was picking Italianelle. It's a darker green frying pepper. Joel was picking Cubanelle. It's also a frying pepper, but it's a lighter color. And then Dad over here.
Am I allowed to move yet?
Yeah, you're allowed to move. He's picking some long hots. These are, I think they're called an Italian hot pepper, right? Is what some people know them as?
Yeah.
So, we call them long hots, and they look nice. Underneath the plant. Something that's really depressing, I want to share with you guys. I love picking vegetables, and when you find the perfect vegetable, you're like, well, it can't get much better than this. Look at this thing. All right, now here's the problem. So now this bad spot on here, there's nothing wrong with it, but we can't sell this in our farm market. Does this mean it goes to waste? No. I'll show you why. Oh yeah. I've had a few people in the comments asking, what's the point of the plastic? Why do you lay it down? Is it biodegradable? This black plastic that we plant our peppers in, it's made of cornstarch. So it's super biodegradable. Within a year, it's completely broken up. Within 2 years, it's almost gone. And one big reason why we do it is because we put a drip line underneath these peppers and we drip irrigate them. We haven't had rain for 10, 12 days, but just look at these pepper plants. The pepper plants are probably almost 1.5 feet, 2 feet tall. They are huge. Now, as we mentioned, we haven't had rain for 10, 12 days. It's been pretty dry lately. That's why we're irrigating that cabbage and other stuff over there. So how do we keep these plants so tall? Well, let me show you underneath this little plastic. You can see that it's completely, the dirt is clumping up under here. It is wet, and that is from this little pipe here. There are little holes in it, and as we fill it up with water, it goes all the way down through the row, and it waters our plants for us. Even though it's been relatively dry, we haven't had rain in almost 2 weeks, our pepper plants, they're fine. Our tomato plants are fine. Why? Because of that drip line irrigation. And like I mentioned, I just wanted to reiterate this. This plastic, it's made of cornstarch, so super biodegradable. It'll break up just fine. We just got done picking these hot peppers, so now we're gonna head over to the other planting. We have some colored bell and regular bell peppers that are growing nicely over there. Probably one of the biggest things I enjoy about farming, vegetable farming in particular, is planting something, starting it from seed, watching it grow, transplanting it to the field, and just seeing the work of your hands. And then, you know what I enjoy more than that? Harvesting it and selling it to the people in our farm market. And then they come back and tell us how good it was or what they enjoyed. It just makes this a lot more enjoyable, seeing that you're able to help other people by the work that you're doing. Before we head over to the bell, just gonna show you what we got here. Some poblanos, jalapenos, cubanelles, italianelles, hot cherry peppers, and the long hots. We just walked through the zucchini. We got about 3 bushels of zucchini, and on our way back we're walking through the eggplant. Now you have to be very careful when you're picking eggplant, because eggplants have thorns on them, and when you get them stuck in your fingers, they're very thin, and when they break off they'll blister, and they do not feel good. Get that eggplant venom out. We just got done picking peppers. Now we're gonna take these back to the farm and we're gonna take them in, and then I think it's about lunchtime. It's lunchtime now. We finished lunch and now we're back out in the bean field. Joel and I have been picking Italian flat beans. Daniel also has been picking Italian flat beans. Dad is picking yellow beans, and I just finished my half bushel, and Joel's is just about to be finished. Just got done picking beans and we're over looking at the farm, and I think somebody's lost. I'm not sure. They just pulled in with a giant combine. Did you tell Mom about this?
No.
We're gonna be in trouble.
What is that? What did he buy now?
Tracy, Mom is cranky.
Is she?
Yeah, she didn't know.
She didn't know about the new combine.
Nope. That's Matthew running so he can drive the combine first. The last time we saw Matt run was when Aunt Becky brought donuts. That's the look of a man who just bought a new car and was making sure Matt didn't hit it with the combine. We just came to check out the inside of the new combine. It's looking good. Lauren is now gonna cut all the wheat.
I am. My job now. You're not big. You are comfortable.
Ooh! You can see the bin right back there. This is really nice for us. We've always had really old combines. And now this one's still old, but it's new to us.
It's me. It's my age. We were born the same year.
Oh my goodness, it's a baby then. But yeah, it's really nice. I know a lot of people out west have like these giant fancy combines, but for the amount of grain we do, we can't afford one of those giant ones. So this is what we have.
It's very nice. Very pretty. Nice and green.
Nice and green. We prefer blue around here, but green's okay sometimes. My dad is trying to get us to agree to try and fit it in the shop. It's not gonna fit in the shop. What do you think so far?
I don't know. Didn't run it yet.
Are you excited though?
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm sitting here in the sunshine and it's not near as bad as when I was picking green beans earlier. I don't know if it's just because, for one, I'm not really working too hard, or if it was just hotter earlier, but it feels pretty nice now. It's really nice seeing the combine go out through the wheat. How you doing, Danny boy? This is my first time ever riding in a combine with air conditioning. This is insane. What do you think so far?
Looks nice.
Do you like the air conditioning, or is it too fancy?
It's too cold.
Too cold in here.
I'd like to open the door and let the heat in.
We just got finished with the wheat. We got the truck full. I'm just checking on my mom. She came out to ride with my dad. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Ooh, it looks like it's cold in here. Like I said, you don't understand. Never had air conditioning in the combine. Kind of freaks me out.
He did, but he never would use it because he wanted to hear the combine work.
I don't know. It was
That
that.
was what he always told me.
It didn't work. Don't let her fool you. All right. We're just closing up the top so we don't hit it on trees on the way home, and then we're gonna take it all back. Heading back to the farm now. And that's where we're gonna end the video today, guys. I wanna thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Wash your hands, stay safe, and subscribe.
What he said.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. Bye bye.
Yay!